What's good, y'all? Today I got these keys to this Bronco Raptor. Before we do get into this video, I do want to give a big thank you to Santos Ford over here in Los Baños for allowing me to film this vehicle. If you are interested in this vehicle, please call them, ask for Frank, and go ahead and help you see if this vehicle is still currently available. But I want to give them a big thank you for allowing me to film this vehicle, for this is something really special. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. Underneath the hood of this Bronco Raptor, you do have a turbocharged 3-liter V6. The power outputs on this is 418 horsepower, 440 pound-feet of torque. It is connected to a 10-speed automatic. The miles per gallon is 15 in the city, 16 on the highway. It is 4-wheel drive. So this is a famous 3-liter V6 turbocharged engine that's in most of their vehicle lineups. Right underneath the hood, you do have Ford Performance. So you do know this is a performance vehicle. Starting right off with the front of the Bronco Raptor. You do have Raptor on the side right there. Now these vents in the hood right here are functional. Right there and right there, as you can see. You do have this graphic package as well on it. You do have these little hooks or bars on the hood as well. So they can hold up to 150 pounds, it says right there. Going to the side of the fenders, you also have these vents right here that are functional as well. Now these fenders in this one are color match. I believe they can color match on the 2024 models. Quote me on that, I'm not too sure. Now to the front of the headlights, you do have a reflector right there, and then your front headlights are amber. I'm gonna go ahead and turn them on. So your front headlights are amber. You got LEDs. Now you got 3 marker lights on the front of the grille because this is extremely wide. There's a certain width of the vehicle that if it's wider than a certain amount, you do have to have marker lights. You do have your Ford badge right there, and your camera right in the middle. Going right beneath it, you do have a metal bumper, and you have these beefy hooks on both sides. And you do got your radiator flow right there. Now right underneath it, you do have a huge skid plate. And then look at those control arms. Those things are super beefy. You can get a better look on the suspension. So you do have Fox suspension. They are Fox live valve shocks. They are adjustable as well. And then here you do have your fog lights from Regis Industries. And then these are covers, the ones that you cannot have on the street because they're not legal for the street. Now going on to the side, you do have 37-inch tires. They are extremely huge. Honestly, I've always seen these vehicles on YouTube, but I'll tell you what, that YouTube videos do not do the justice on how big these tires are. I've seen it in person. They are humongous tires. You do have a 17-inch rim. They're like that all around, same size all around, 37-inch tires. Like I said, they're humongous. And they are B-lock capable as well. I'm gonna take a closer look on the suspension. Fox suspension. Like I said, look at those control arms. They are super beefy. Going on to the side, you do have your mirrors. They are in flat black, just like that plastic finish to it. You do have a turn signal integrated into it. You can control that light as well from the inside. Your front pillar right here is color match. It is such a nice color, honestly, with the sun. It looks kind of reddish, but it's honestly kind of like an orangey color looking to it. Above it, it is plastic. Now the roof does come off on this vehicle, and you have flat black as well on the middle of the doors. Now your door handles are not body colored. Down beneath it, you do have these rock rails and these side steps. You can remove these side steps. There's 2 screws here, 2 screws there, and another 2 screws there, a total of 6. To the side, you do have another graphics package that says Raptor. And your fender is extremely wide. Now these are removable, probably because Ford knew those can break a lot easily. To your rear window as well, you got plastic all around. Fuel cap. Now you do have capless fueling. Oh, look at that. I did not know that. This is your rear tire. And there you get a closer look on the suspension. So look at all that Fox shocks and then your stoppers. To the rear as well, you do have your tail lights, like 2 square tail lights. They are LEDs. You do have a metal rear bumper as well, and you do have a recovery hook on this side and on this side as well. Now you do have a full-size spare on this side. It is the same tire, 37-inch, and you have your brake light over on top. And then behind it, I don't know if you guys can see in the reflection, but it actually has Raptor on the back of this as well as brake light. So when you do see that in your mirror, you see that it's a Raptor. Over to the right, you do have a Bronco. You do have Ford Performance on there. And then for your spare support. Going into the rear, so you do just pop this open. And it does open all the way up, and it's a huge access point. Now to fully open it up, you just open this door to the side just like I did, and then this top window half, you can't just open it to the top. And now you have all this room. It's quite a big opening. Honestly, it doesn't look too big in person, but you do have a lot of room with here in the back. You can throw in a lot of stuff, so you can remove all these windows, these doors as well. They all come off, and you can remove the roof like I said. And you do have a 12-volt back here. Have a little light for your cargo as well. A little more space right here. You can throw in your bolts and stuff. Now you do have this textured mat, the Bronco on there. And then you did get this if you buy this Bronco brand new. Up underneath, you do have these tie down points, and you do have your jack. You have a little bit more space down below. You can throw in all the accessories, bolts for your doors, windows. Make sure you don't lose them. And then close it back up. You just pull this down. Close the door. Now this door is kind of heavy because of this 37-inch tire. Now this thing did have to be reinforced due to how heavy this tire is. Now going into the back. Alright, into your rear door panel. As you can see, your window is frameless. It looks really nice like that. You do have leather right here, so it is a little soft touch. Your door handle is in the silver color, as well as soft touch right here. And you got this mesh right here. Then you do have a net for like your cubby space off, but you do have all hard plastic down here. Most of the door honestly is hard plastic. Only thing that soft touch is here and here. That's about it. I'm going into the rear. Now these seats are super nice. I really like them. They are leather as well. There has blue leather in the middle is like this. I don't know if it's Alcantara, like this suede, but it's extremely nice. These seats, these headrests can also be adjustable to put them down. And they are perforated. You can see this red in them. Honestly, they look extremely good. I like this blue leather. Now, the only downside is that it's pretty small in the Bronco Raptor. I have my seat a little forward. I am 6 feet tall. And honestly, it's not much room. Now, you can also fold the seats down. With the seats folded, this is what you're looking at. Now you can put a lot of more stuff back here. But the only problem is if you have children or if you have people in your back seat, that's just going to be a headache. All right, now I'm going to get inside. Now getting into your rear seats. This is what you're looking at. So you do have nets on both sides of the driver and passenger. You do have like a little space right here, like to hang items or something. To the middle, you do have your window control. So this is for your left, your right. Now you do have also a USB Type-C and a USB Type-A port. And on this side, you do have a home power source. Now you do get these floor covers with the Bronco right there. You do have an armrest with 2 cup holders. Now you can't really put your arm on here because it's not much. Now to the rear, you also have this light right here. You can turn on and off. And like I said, it is a little small back here. I am 6 feet tall. I did have to put my seat a little forward, and my knees are basically damn near touching the front of the seat. And this is where I would be sitting at, I guess, if I had someone the same size as me in the back. Now headroom is extremely good, I would say. I have about like 4 inches of headroom until my head touches the roof. But other than that, it is a little small back here. If you had, children with baby car seats, your seat would definitely be a lot more forward than this. You do have keyless entry as well in the front. You just have to have the key, and you just press it, and it will lock it. And you can just put your hand over, and it will unlock. To your front door panel, it is frameless as well. You do get as well soft touch up here, that blue navy leather, and then your silver handles. You do got your lock and unlock switches. You got your armrest as well, and you got this like nice pattern. I'm saying you got that net, all hard plastic underneath. Now going into here, you do have your Ford Performance down below. You want to see your tire spec size? All right there. You're welcome. Now for your front seats, now these are sick. Got these Raptor specific bucket seats. It has Raptor on there as well. They're perforated and leather in the mix. And then this is leather right here too. These are really cool bucket seats. They are electronically adjustable. Now on this side you do have Bronco on the side. It feels good. I don't know like what this would be right here, to be honest. It's not like plastic. But you also have carbon fiber right here. Looks cool. Bronco Raptor. You just put your foot on the brake, press the start and stop button. Comes right back up to life. Now for your mirrors, you can't remove them. The cool thing about this is that if you remove your doors, your mirrors do still stay on there. They don't come off with your door, so that's the cool thing. Now to the steering wheel, you do have this steering wheel. It is extremely thick, but it feels good. I like it. And then you do have red stitching with the red center marker on your steering wheel, so you know where it's at all times. You got carbon fiber around here, and then you got that Bronco logo. Then you do have your steering. So these are all the controls for performance wise. So this is your steering, how stiff you want it. You can adjust it, put it in normal, comfort, sport. Now this is your R mode. You can just adjust right off the bat from there. Now this one, it is your suspension to see what exactly you want it. We'll do it on off-road. Your exhaust, we'll put that in Baja. So this does get louder. It has a valve exhaust. Now underneath it, you do got carbon fiber, and you got that Raptor logo as well right there. To the left, now you do have that Bang & Olufsen sound system. You do have space right here, and then you can put a couple extra stuff, and then you do have a 12-volt too. Well, sorry, you actually have a USB-C. You actually have two USB-C ports right there, and then your other speaker, a little bit more space over here. Now it is leather on top. Well, not leather, but I don't know how to explain. It's like navy blue plastic, and then you have red stitching going across as well. To the left, you have your air vent. You have your light controls for your mirrors, like I said. You have your trunk release. You have your hood release button right here, your emergency brake. Now, for your steering wheel, it is manually adjustable. It is not electronically. And you do have paddle shifters on the back of these. Now, they're straight out of the F-150 Raptor. They feel very clicky. Going to the middle, you do have all your off-road controls right here. You have your hazards, traction control lights, your sway bar connect, your rear diff locker. All of those controls are all up here. And then right above, you do have your mirror, and you do have 6 auxiliary switches. Bam. And then you do have your light controls as well on top. And for your mirror, you do have your garage door openings right here. Slide down. That's your mirror. Now your roof is fully all detachable. Now I'm not gonna take this off because it is quite a lot, or quite a few of them. Now your infotainment system, it is humongous. You can go through a plethora of stuff. If you change your modes, if you go over to Baja, it will go into like cameras. Let's see, put in Baja. There you go. So since you are in Baja mode, it does pull up your cameras. Let's go back to normal. Now down below it, you do have your climate control vents. So you do have your automatic engine start stop. Turn that off, that's useless. You do have your volume for you, and then adjust your tune, what station you want to be on. Climate control vents. You have a heated steering wheel. You control your climate control vents. You have heated seats for the front 2 passengers. Down below, you do have a USB-A, USB-C port, and then you do have wireless charging right here. And then this is really cool. I found this cool when I first got in here. It's supposed to be the front of the grille of the Raptor. It's supposed to be the headlights, the marker lights, and the amber lights, and then it says Ford Performance, the grille. That's pretty clever. I really like that. And then you do have your handle for your passenger when you go crazy off-roading, just in case they want to really hold on for their dear life. Now this is your shifter. It does have a Bronco on it. It is in carbon fiber, and right below you do have the United States of America flag right there. And you do have this boot with red stitching, park, reverse, neutral, drive, manual. Now you do have your GOAT mode, greatest of all time. I'm just kidding, it actually stands for Go Over All Terrain. You have 2 high, 4 low, 4 automatic. So it is 4-wheel drive, can adjust it, and then if you do turn this knob, that's when all your modes change. So let's go through all of them. So you got slippery, then you got tow haul, sport, normal, off-road, Baja is the one you want to be in. And then you also got let's see, give me a second. And then you also got rock crawl. Let's leave it in Baja. But when you do go in different modes, the exhaust actually does adjust as well. It gets louder, you can hear it open. Going over to the passenger side, you do have Bronco stepped into the front of the passenger right here. You do got that same thing, extended this all the way through, red stitching. Your handle on that side as well, and it is in carbon fiber. Your glove box, honestly, kind of small, but it'll work. Your passenger seat as well, you got the same seat, but these cool looking buckets with Raptor in the middle, and you got this red mesh with blue, gives it this really cool graphic. And then to the middle right here, you do have your window controls. Put them up or down, both sides. Now, they are all automatic up and down, all 4 windows. You can lock them. You got kids bugging you, you know, just lock that window. You got your mirror adjustments. Now, you can lock this as well, but this is your center. So in the center, you do have this Raptor on it and navy with red stitching. Open it up. It's really small. You do got a 12-volt right there, but yeah, it'll do. Passenger side, they just have mirror too. That's about it. And like I said, when you do put it in like Baja mode or something, the exhaust does get louder. So I don't know if you guys are able to hear it. It does sound cool. Little trumpet. As that does today's video, let me know if you guys would purchase a vehicle like this. This is actually extremely expensive. This is started out basically anywhere from $90,000 to $100,000, depends on how you spec it. But let me know in the comments below if you guys would buy something like this, if you guys have the money for it. Because I mean, it's a cool vehicle, but personally me, I do not think I would drop this kind of money on the vehicle like this. Maybe if it was a Raptor R, the F-150, that kind of makes more sense to me. But for this, I don't think I would. But that does it for today's video. I do want to give a big thank you once again to Santos Ford for allowing me to film this vehicle. Like I said, if you are interested, give them a call, ask for Frank, and he'll take care of you. But other than that, man, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Just in case you're wondering, there's a total MSRP. It's a stupid amount of money. All the options, there you go.